Hey everybody, it's the basic DIY guy with an unboxing video. First video of this kind on this channel, but it is car related, so that's why I thought it was fitting to have it upload onto this channel. So what I have here is a NOCO Boost Plus. It's a battery booster or a jump starter. I'm pretty sure we all found ourselves in those, hairy situations where you try to start your car and it's not cranking over. And the worst possible scenario is there's no one around to give you a boost. So you know what? That's why stuff like these or products like these exist. So you don't have to rely on anyone. As long as it's charged, you can boost yourself. So this is a NOCO Boost Plus. It's just, they're labeling it as Ultra Safe Jump Starter. This is a 12 volt or 1000 amp booster. So let's take a look at the back real quick. Let me just bring that up there. So recharge, you can recharge this. You can charge this booster through any means. Pretty much, you can charge it with your laptop, with a wall adapter, through your car, and I think that is important. So you don't have to rely. It takes, I believe, depending on what battery source or what charging source you're using. I believe if you just do the regular wall outlet, it will take about 1 to 3 hours to charge. Through a laptop with your car, it's a bit longer. But it does hold a charge pretty well. I had another product this before, but I gave it to my father. But it lasted about 6 months in the car and in the cold Canadian winter. So once you charge it, you could probably play it safe and have it 2 or 3 months before needing another charge. Of course, it's all depending on how often you actually use the booster, but it does hold a good charge. It's not only meant. It's not only meant to actually boost your vehicles, but it's also good to charge your phones or whatever devices use USB. So let's get right to it and just give this an open, see what's in here. I got this on Amazon for $100 Canadian. Oh, actually, let me bring this up real quick. So this is rated to boost up a 6-liter gas engine to a 3 liters diesel engine. This booster is more than enough for a majority of the people who drive vehicles. So pretty much from a half-ton vehicle to a pickup truck, to your regular sedans, SUVs, this should be more than enough to give you that nice initial boost. Once you hook up to the battery, almost instantaneously the battery turns over, or the car turns over, and you're good to go. So it doesn't take too long to boost. If your battery is completely dead, it probably takes around 30 seconds to actually get it to boost up and start the battery. So it's nicely packed. Let me just unbox this. So like I said, $100 on Amazon, $100 Canadian, so it's probably cheaper in the US. Oops, opened it the wrong way. So it looks like that. Open that here. You got the little foamy cushion. You got the actual booster on top. Let me just take that out real quick. So this is how it looks like. NOCO Boost Plus, 12 volts up to 1000 amps. You got your, let me open that real quick. Oh, it's pretty tight in there. So that's your adapter for the 12 volts, but it's also plug in your clamps. So that's on that side. On this side, you got both the USB out and USB in. It's not USB-C, unfortunately, but you got your USB outs and USB in. It's kind of dark, but there you go. That's will let you charge your booster. So pretty much they give you a wire. So let's see what else is in here. All right, so you got the clamps. This is, they advertise this as Ultra Safe Jump Starter. So it is, it does protect from mispolarity. So if you put the negative on the positive and positive on the negative and vice versa, it does protect from that and it won't actually start. So here's the other end of that. So you pretty much, like I said, you open that and, oops, looks like the sensitive light's turned off. So, okay, sorry about that. The lights turned off their motion sensor. So yeah, you get this end and you just plug it into that 12 volt end and that should be good to go to get you started. So what else is in the box? You get your actual USB cable, the in and out, so you can put it in through the USB out portion, and this USB in can charge your phone, or you can plug in the USB in on the USB out, and the other portion will actually can connect with your, as we used to call them, the cigarette lighter charger, the 12 volt. So goes right in. It's NOCO branded. There you go, NOCO branded. Goes right in. You put it in your car as you're driving. You can let it charge, and then it comes with, that's the box. Just the manuals in there with the NOCO baggie. It's nice. Feels nice actually. To put your actually booster in there, so you don't have to carry the box around. You just carry the NOCO along with the jumpers and the cables. You know, you don't have to actually use the actual adapter. You can just use one that's already in your car. Again, just much easier to manage how much stuff. You don't want a cluttered vehicle. So that's pretty much it. You just got the manual. So the NOCO itself, I do have to admit, it does come partially charged. However, I did open this previously just because I was in, you know, it is winter here in Canada. And with the whole COVID situation, I'm working from home, so I didn't actually start my car for about a week and a half, so it was dead, and I actually needed this. I do have to also mention that out of the box, I had to use it right away without actually charging, and it was able to boost the vehicle. And when it comes to you, let me just turn on it here. Oops. When it comes to you, it gives you, it was only at one bar, but now since I charged it, this is the battery life indicator. It shows you that it's full life because I did charge it once I got home. And you know, that's your indicator here. It's 25%, 50, 75, and 100% charged. You got here 6 LED lights, I believe, or LED light functions. It is it's 100 lumen LED flashlight, right there, you can see that right there. And so right there, yeah, I think you got 6, like that was the first one. Oops, slightly dimmer, then SOS, and then I believe there's that quick blink, and then whatever this setting is. But yeah, so you got those light settings. It's good. And also handheld, pretty much you can use as a regular flashlight. You know, working on the car, campsite, whatever. It's good to have. And then you have this button right here, which is actual manual override. So what you would use this for is, you know, you can't sense, or the booster can actually sense the battery, and you pretty much override the system and force it to boost the battery. You rarely would have to use this because the battery has to be completely dead, or if for some reason it just cannot connect with the battery rods, and it just won't detect the battery, so it won't actually boost. So that button lets you override it, and when it's actually boosting, it gives you a little boosting light, which is a light right here, and that indicates that it's pretty much working. So this is pretty much how it looks like when it's turned on. Again, this is the back side of it. Okay, a lot of warnings, and that is pretty much it. You know, when you're done with it, turn it off, and you're good to go. Again, LED does not work until the actual booster is on. So like I said, this charge should last me 3 to 4 months, and I keep them in my vehicle. If you want to play it safe, you can bring it upstairs each time, but I think it's best to keep it in your vehicle. It does last once in a while, or sorry, like I said, 3 to 4 months. Make sure you just turn it on once in a while to see the battery life, and you know, charge it. Just keep it at its peak capacity. And like I said, the most important thing is, or one of the important things is having the ability to charge in your vehicle. So again, that brings back, I sound like a broken record here. You don't have to technically bring up the booster upstairs. You can just leave it in your car, you know, and recharge it, and then it'll be good to go in those, you know, those situations where no one's around. You need that boost. This will save you. You don't have to rely on anyone else. You don't have to have those, you know, lanky USB cable, or sorry, booster cables in your vehicle. You just have these. They give you these nice little nubs here to keep them, you know, separated. And it is short. I do have to admit it is short, which is good, but it's nicely packed, and it's able to all pack into your NOCO bag. So if you have any questions, I will link this down below. You know, if you want to take a look at it, they do have different versions. There actually is a bigger version. So this is, they label them as GB40. There's a smaller version. I think it's for like motorcycle batteries, and there's even a larger version and even way bigger. I think it's up to GB100, I believe. I will put it down in the description below, the different kinds of boosters they have. But like I said, for majority of people, this should be more than enough. It's up to 6 liters gas engine or 3.0 liters of diesel engine. So this should be more than enough to boost majority of the vehicles on the road today. So thanks guys for watching. If you have any questions, do put them in the comments below and I'll be more than happy to answer them. So until next time, have yourselves a wonderful evening.